All right, apologize for being a bit late. The cat decided to not want to be caught, so took a moment to catch a cat. I don't know if you guys ever tried to wrestle a cat, but or try to get a hold of it after it's decided to flee. Not fun. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is good. I need to pop out the chat real quick for this. So we have roughly about 40 minutes before this gets started. So let me do a pop out real quick. Next out of that. Looks like we had Cat's Eye pop in already. How's it going? I don't know if you're still here or not. Oops, if I can spell. So we're going to go ahead and just get kind of warmed up for this here Resident Evil showcase. So what I'm hoping to see is I'm hoping for a demo to be announced. I'm hoping we get to see some characters, some creatures come back for Resident Evil. I want the Lickers to come back. I want there to be a tyrant type creature you have to run from. I want some things, okay? Become a member to me. And like the stream. Kapow. Go ahead and pin that. Well, there we go. Oh, shit. Oh, Cat's Eye fan. I was like, why the fuck does that say Cat's Eye? What? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what this announcement has to offer. Again, yeah, we got like, what is it, 40 some minutes, so thought we could open it up for a little bit of discussion type stuff before the actual stream starts. Well, their showcase starts, I should say, because obviously the stream started here. I didn't know there's a poll. There should be a question type thing. Let's see. Do you want the Lickers to return? Boop. All right. Poll should be up in the chat. I am going to skew the poll's results almost immediately by hitting yes, because I want the Lickers to come back. Let's keep that poll up. Lickers are my favorite Resident Evil monster. That's what I'm hoping to see whenever it comes to this showcase. Let me see, can I add live alerts? I don't know if an alert box would be it. Oh, I'm going to put my phone up just in case someone subs. Because apparently that alert box decided to work all of a sudden. Let's see, browser source, capture screen. Where is the viewer count? I could have swore viewer count was its own thing. There it is. YouTube views, yes, because it's the only place I'm streaming. Put that up there. Remove this to put that right there. Why not? Make it a wee smaller. Actually, we'll put that right below me since I'm doing a full stream as well. There we go. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching over on the phone and you prefer the old school method, how people used to stream with the bigger areas showing, I have that running, but I also have the phone set up if you're over on the regular stream. So I have options for you folks. I don't even think Geeks and Gamers has started up yet. I think they're starting at 45. So we're ahead of the curve a little bit here. Besides, of course, you know, Residents of Evil, but they're like co-hosting or something like that, I think is what they called it. So they beat me to the punch by like 5 minutes. All right, let's see here. What is the gates? Oh, they're there. Yeah, they're not starting for like another 30 minutes. Let's see. We're not saying who is popping in for this their react stream, but yeah, I'm hoping for good things. Let's see from there. Let's moving some stuff around while we're waiting for this to start. Reaction review. Save. All right, now I'll do this one. All right. Oops, forget to subscribe to the channel and like the stream. And I will. Oh, I already put that. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm going to delete this because apparently I already made that message. I didn't know that. Let's see. What do you hope to see in Resident Evil 9? Start Q&A. Oh, that is. There we go. I was gonna say that is a little goofy. A little goofy. Alright. So that's saying 2, that's saying 1. Okay, so my viewer counts are working. Nice. Okay, Q&A is sitting pretty right now. It is up. Yes, what are you guys that are tuning in looking forward to as far as this showcase is concerned? I'm hoping for we're going to see or get teased for the Tyrant. I mean, we kind of got a little bit, right? But I want a Tyrant to return. I want that enemy you have to run away from. Didn't really get that in 8, except for a little bit in Castle Dimitrescu, but that's like 2 hours of the game. It wasn't a whole lot. Let's see. I do want the Lickers to come back. I've already made that pretty obvious that the Lickers are my favorite creature when it comes to the Resident Evil verse. Let's see. Zombies. I'd like to actually see the zombies. That would be pretty cool to see what they're going to be doing with the zombies. If we're getting old school staggering zombies, or if we're going to be getting those sprinter zombies. Kind of different, kind of interesting. That's what I'd like to see. But, don't know. Hoping. Fingers crossed. You know? How long do we got? We got another 30 minutes. I turned you down, fucker. Damn phone. Son of a bitch. Now my phone's all goofed up. Guys, if you can go without updating your phones, I highly recommend it because this sucks. I updated my phone. My phone was fantastic. Did the update, and now my phone's pretty much a piece of shit. Is there any Resident Evil Requiem leaks that we can talk about while we're waiting for this? How to watch. Okay, Resident Evil Showcase. Oh, wait. Let me make sure I'm at the live portion. Resident Evil Showcase, how to watch, start times, and what to expect. Capcom's kicking off 2026 with a brand new look at Resident Evil Requiem before it launches in February. Which is why I'm hoping there's a demo, because if there's not a demo, I mean, this game launches in like a month. So that's where my hopes for a demo are coming in. Resident Evil Requiem launches next month, and to start building momentum for the game, Capcom will broadcast a new look at it today. If you're interested in checking out new content for the survival horror adventure, here's a closer look at how you can tune in for it. Resident Evil Showcase will kick off at 2 p.m. PT or 5 p.m. ET today, January 15th. Outside the US, you can catch it at the following times. YouTube and Twitch is where you can watch it. Resident Evil Requiem will headline the showcase, and Capcom has confirmed that there will be a brand new gameplay and news. We already know that Leon Kennedy's returned as a playable character in the game, so there will likely be a closer look at how differently he plays when compared to his co-star. And if I recall what they said, when it comes to the gameplay styles, for her, it's going to be like a first-person horror. For him, it's going to be the third-person action. So that's what I heard. I don't know if it's confirmed or not. Capcom hasn't mentioned anything else beyond the fresh look at Requiem, but considering that 2026 marks the 30th anniversary, exactly, of the franchise, we wouldn't be surprised if more Resident Evil projects get a chance in the spotlight. Switch 2 ports of Resident Evil 7 and Village will launch alongside Requiem for the Nintendo platform. And a sneak peek at the live-action film adaptation. Oh! I forgot that was happening. I wasn't a big fan of weapons, though. So I'm a little bit nervous when it comes to the Resident Evil movie. Resident Evil Requiem launches February 27th, and that's the article I found. Great. News, I'm trying to cover like another 30 minutes. You gave me an article that lasts 3 minutes, but fuck. Significant character appearances. Leon Kennedy, Ada Wong is... Oh, the absence of Ada Wong. Okay, well, you know, they're not going to throw everybody out, you know. The game is expected to feature open-level exploration in Raccoon City. Oh, allow players to navigate the environment using vehicles. First for the series. This change aims to enhance the gameplay experience, drawing inspiration from titles like The Last of Us Part 2 while maintaining its unique style. I didn't know that part. That would be fucking fun. For story elements, leaks suggest that the narrative will include significant story twists and character developments, with hints about the main virus or infection in the game, and the importance of Grace Ashcroft's blood. The game is set to explore deeper connections between characters and their pasts, particularly Leon's interactions with other iconic characters. So I'm curious who's all going to pop in then if it says with other iconic characters. I mean, that could be Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Rebecca Ashcroft, I think was the name of the mother that was in Resident Evil Outbreak or whatever it was called. Welcome showcase, visuals. Well, we already know the visuals are going to be on point because this RE engine looks fantastic. Oh shit. Leak says Resident Evil Requiem is Leon's last major role in the timeline. I don't know how I feel about that one, but this timeline kind of sucks, to be honest with you. 7 and 8 were fun games, but they weren't good Resident Evil games in my opinion. I wasn't really a fan of the Resident Evil nature. I mean, if they had been games in and of themselves without them having the Resident Evil title on it, then, you know, I could fucks with it, but I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that there's supposed to be Resident Evil games. Not the biggest fan. All right, what else do we got? The Game Awards is going to stream the showcase too. Let's see here. Not seeing anything else as far as Resident Evil is concerned. What is a new horror movie with Kit Harington and Sophie Turner? That'd be different. Okay. So they're going for that kind of storyline. Gotcha. All right. Shit. 30 minutes left. Fuck. Let's see. Is there anything else Resident Evil wise we could do? While waiting for this to start. If I had a little bit of time, I'd play some Resident Evil 0, but you would easily lose a half hour into that. This is not a test. This is another upcoming zombie movie. Independent film company. Huh. This looks kind of interesting. Could be good. I think really the only high school type or school setting zombie thing I've watched and rather enjoyed was the I turn that off. Was the what the fuck's it called? All of Us Are Dead, something like that. I think is what it's called. I'm gonna try and see. I should have a Resident Evil picture. There it is. So I can put this down here as my little thumbnail. Pop that there. We'll skadoosh it to there. Nope, a little more. There we go. Perfect. I started way too early. It's the same thing I did with the Game Awards, though. I started the Game Awards like 2 hours early. Just popped on a game and just fucked around with it. And then if you guys haven't seen those Resident Evil animated movies, those things are fucking awesome. Rise of Unicron. Is there a Transformers movie coming out? The fuck? Let's see. Ted season 2. Ted got renewed for season 2. Wow. Let's see here. In Kaiju Arc. That could be fun. This is yes. What's the movie? Olympus Has Fallen. There you go. Let's see. More stuff for Resident Evil Showcase. The Bride. Is that Mia Goth chick? Nope, that's not Mia Goth. Oh, is this supposed to be the Bride of Frankenstein? Is that what we're doing here? Oh, she straight up got thrown from the stairs. Damn. Yep, it's got to be the Bride of Frankenstein. Okay, so we're going to skip on from that. Let's see. Anybody watching? Have you? Oh, hey, Risotto. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know where my chat disappeared to, but how's it going, buddy? Just getting ready for this Resident Evil. Hoping they announced the demo, but the showcase. I don't know why my pop-out chat like closed on me. Well, what you up to, Risotto? Doing anything? Not doing too good? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good, bud. That's not good at all, man. Hopefully it's not something too serious. Yeah, and anybody that's popping in, I have a question poll type thing up here about whether or not you want the liquors to return in Resident Evil. Oh shit, Risotto, damn man. Well, my condolences, dude. Shit. That's a double whammy. That's really shitty, man. That sucks, dude. That's the thing about life, man. Is it like kind of depressed, but overall I'm doing sort of fine. Yeah, it's kind of a weird fog you find yourself into whenever stuff like that happens. You got that depression, but you're also like borderline, not good, not great, but you know, just you got a toe in the fine pool. Yeah, that's a shit situation, bud. Best friend and uncle. It's a hell of a combination, too. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Risotto. hopefully you're with family and friends and stuff like that to help you get through this. It's gonna take time, dude. It's gonna take time. So don't try to rush it either. Got about 20 minutes. Let's see, can I find anything else to kind of like read while we're waiting for this to start? And hopefully by watching the stream I can take your mind off of things too. Let's see. Apparently there's a Resident Evil movie coming out by Kreger. I don't like using Wikipedia, but I'm going to pop on Wikipedia. Can't be here for too long though, just checking up on you. Oh yeah, Risotto. Stay as long as you can, man. I got you, dude. Appreciate you popping in, man. And yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm real sorry about that. But yeah, I completely understand, dude. Completely and utterly. Alright. So this year, there's supposed to be a new Resident Evil movie coming out by Zach Krieger. He's done Weapons, and I believe he also did Barbarian. Not the biggest fan of those movies, to be honest with you. I'm trying to find... Ooh, produced by Columbia Pictures and PlayStation Productions in association with Constantine Film. Not sounding good so far. It serves as the second reboot of the Resident Evil film series. Yeah, because the what was it? Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City sucked. Plans for another Resident Evil reboot began in 2022 following the critical and commercial failure of the Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, because that movie sucked ass. Not a fan of the movies, but the game you like? The movies are kind of like guilty pleasure type things. Like you're bored or you're drunk, you have nothing to watch, nothing to do, so you just throw one of those on. They're kind of a guilty pleasure type thing. Because, yeah, the games are so much better. But Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City itself, yeah, that movie was ass. And then, yeah, right here it now says the cancellation of the Netflix series. Yeah, that show also sucked a lot. The series feature had been in discussion since former Constantine chairman Martin, not even going to try your last name, revealed the producers had plans for future installments in a new TV series. By 2023, several outlets reported a grant of $2 million Canadian from Northern Ontario Heritage Fund Corporation for the production of a film titled Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles, while Kreger was eyed by Sony in mid-2024. Pre-production officially began in 2025 of January, with Constantine co-producing a new film alongside PlayStation, while Kreger would direct and co-write the script with Hatton. Four studios, that's another red flag, including Warner Brothers and Netflix, bid for distribution rights, with Columbia Pictures... Oh, okay, so it's just a bidding war. Okay, so they're not all involved. With Columbia Pictures winning in March that same year, filming has begun in October 2025 in Prague. Wow. And it's coming out in September, so I don't know what they're going to be able to do with Resident Evil in less than a year. Because you got the filming, you got the editing, you got trailers, you got final production, finding a cast. Actually, do they have a cast yet? Resident, oops, if I can spell. Evil 2026 movie cast. Nobody's picked yet. Nobody. Which makes me even more nervous about this shit. Try to IMDb it. Pop on over to the other chat. Okay, nobody's popped into the full chat, or at least left a comment, so we'll do that. Let's see, we're gonna pop on to IMDb real quick and take a gander at Resident Evil. Here it is, 2026. Let's see, follows a hapless courier tasked with delivering a package to a remote hospital. He soon finds himself caught in the middle of an outbreak and must fight through hordes of mutated creatures to survive. Okay. Oh, I hear some people. Huh. So nothing really has been noted for this. There is a bit of trivia, though. Let's see what the trivia says. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Zach Krager clarified that he isn't interested in directing scripts written by other people, as he wants to be personally involved with the writing process of everything he works on. While this stance might change down the line, it exhibits an admirable brand of conviction commitment, which might be the key to a film that will break the so-called video game adaptation curse that the franchise has suffered so far. Well, the video game, curse has kind of been over. I mean, we had Super Mario, we had the Sonic. I feel like I'm missing one. What's the other one I'm missing? And that's why you really haven't seen me on your streams that much, because of all this. But anyways, I gotta go. Yeah, Risotto, I completely understand, man. And try to do something that gets your mind off of it, bud. Go to the movie theater, go out to eat, or something to relax, dude. Something to get your mind off of stuff. But yeah, I was kind of wondering where you'd gone, but yeah, that's a shit thing to deal with, dude. So hope you can have a better time than what's been going on lately for you, dude. But I appreciate you popping in. When asked about his Resident Evil movie, Krager said, "That's an original screenplay, by the way. It's a weird story. I wrote it, and I love the story. It has nothing to do with any of the Resident Evil movies. Good. If I do my job, it will feel fresh and edgy and weird. I have Resident Evil, and then I have a sci-fi movie right after that's original. Uh-oh. Then I have another one that I'm working on that feels like Nightcrawler. But all those are original. My agents don't even send me scripts because I'm not going to direct other scripts. I'm in a very fortunate position to be able to write a movie and have a good shot at getting a movie made. So why would I not do it if I like to write?" All right, Risotto. Yeah, thanks for popping in, buddy. Let's see. Filming locations is Prague and the Czech Republic. Not the biggest fan of that. But, yeah, is what it is, I guess. Alright, Zach Krager. What else have you done? Yep, Barbarian and Weapons. Those movies sucked ass. These are actors. I want upcoming is Resident Evil. So what he's done previously is Weapons, Barbarian, Newsboys, which I have never heard of or seen. The Gang Self Sucks. Okay. Yeah, none of these give me hope for this Resident Evil movie. I'm a little on the fence about it. What has he acted in? Has he acted in anything I've seen? Oh, he was in Barbarian. Oh. Okay, don't remember that. Love and Air Sex? Really? He's in nothing I've seen other than Barbarian. Okay. What is Mars? It's a cartoon anime thing. Not too pumped on that shit either. It's not my cup of tea. We are 10 minutes. 10 minutes, folks. From seeing what this Resident Evil has to offer. Oh, hey, Miguel's here. No, so I've been streaming for roughly about an hour. And waiting for this to start, which should be in about 10 minutes. So kind of just shooting the shit before it starts. Kind of like going through some Resident Evil news. Like there's a movie by Zach Krieger that's coming out this year. Looking for any spoilers or leaks or anything like that for this. That's pretty much it. And then, of course, talking about what hoping to see when it comes to the Resident Evil, because they said they're trying to go back to a little bit of how it was before. So I'm hoping we can see potentially the Lickers come back, because they're my favorite Resident Evil monster. Let's see. Then there's the Tyrant. I want a Tyrant-like creature that you have to run laps around. Like you can't actually fight it. You have to run from it. Let's see, what else? I would like it to dip its toes a little bit more into the horror aspect. That'd be kind of cool. No, they're kind of trying to go back to like zombies and stuff like that. If they went back to the old school camera angles, I wouldn't touch this game. I don't care how much polish. I don't care how nice the game looks. I'm not for that weird camera angle shit. That's why when I'm playing through the Resident Evil 0 right now, there's a bit of there's a bit more time in between each of those streams because I don't like that camera angle at all. More horror, less action. I'm hoping so, or they can find a way to balance it. Because when you're playing as Grace Ashcroft, it's supposed to be, from what I heard, it's supposed to be more horror based. You're first person and you have to deal with it from that perspective. Then when you play as Leon is whenever it goes into the more action route. Which is fine. If they can find a way to balance that, I'm cool with it. But being able to balance that, that's the trick. And then apparently they are now introducing like open-ended level areas to where you can just like hop in a car and like explore a little bit of Raccoon City. I'm gonna make sure my TV's muted so that way the audio doesn't blast people with from my microphone. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the monster is her mom from the Outbreak series. That would be different. Yeah, though I never played any of the Outbreak series. I've heard of the Outbreak series. And I checked Steam, it's not on Steam. So I don't even know, since we got a couple of minutes, I can probably... Oh, shit. Okay, so where can I buy Resident Evil Outbreak? I don't think you can buy it anymore, to be honest with you. Yeah, you have to buy a disc. Yep. Steam? It's not on Steam. I looked at Steam. Huh? Emulator? That's not a bad idea. Is there a specific Resident Evil emulator? Oops, Resident Evil emulator. Got about 6 minutes before this starts, so I got time to look at this. Classic Game Zone. Let's see, there's Survivor, there's 2 Director's Cut, Deadly Silence. Okay, it's not on here. So where would I find an emulator for that though? Let's try Resident Evil Outbreak emulator. Outbreak server resurrection. That's not what I'm looking for. PCSX2. Mauricio, how's it going, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want them to bring back Kevin from the Outbreak game. He's a copy of Tom Cruise. Huh. Kevin, huh? Let me see about this PCSX2. I've never had an emulator before, so I have no idea how this works. And if I use an emulator, Miguel, do you know of a good one? Is PCX whatever good? Like, is it worth using? Or is there a better one? It says it's on Steam. That's some bullshit. I checked Steam. It's not on Steam. That's some bullshit. The streams are working now. Kind of. I'm streaming from the Xbox. Well, I'm streaming from the PC, obviously, but the Xbox is like running the game, the stream, and stuff like that. That's where the last couple of gaming streams have come from, is me streaming from the Xbox. I haven't tried the PC yet. I'm not sure, but I see people on Twitch playing it on their PC. I'll ask them next time. That'd be cool. Yeah, because I know nothing about emulators. I have no idea. 3 minutes, people. 3 minutes. Fingers are crossed. I am hopeful we will get something good. I just want a demo. If they announce a demo, it'll be a win for me. Let's see. I'm curious who they got to be on the Geeks and Gamers Resident Evil stream. Oh, someone popped into the other chat. Where the hell did it go? Bendy, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I got coffee. I got Resident Evil coming up, which is one of my favorite franchises. Yep, it's all the people I thought it would be. Fear the Beardo, Drew Hernandez, X-Wing, and Jed. Yep, okay. That is absolutely everybody I thought it would be. I got a notification? Oh, just a subscription of mine. Let's see here. We got 2 minutes. 2 minitos. Again, my fingers are crossed. I'm hoping. We shall see. But yeah, Mauricio, if you're still here, bud, I'm going to try a PC stream maybe tomorrow. Because I have, what's it called? Spider Mall. I got a code for it, so I have to do a video or a stream for it or something along those lines. So that's probably what I'm going to attempt to stream tomorrow. Because tonight I'm working through World War Z, as we have a Walking Dead. We have a Walking Dead DLC coming out. which I'm excited for because I like games where you got those slow zombies. I don't like the ones that just like sprint at you. It's not my biggest. I'm not the biggest fan of that zombie type. I never have been. 60 seconds. I'm gonna get my controller on so that way I can hear shit. And yeah, once this gets rolling, we'll get rolling. But yeah, before this gets started, if you're currently watching in the chat, don't forget to do the fun stuff of liking, commenting, subscribing, and post in the chats because I have vertical running and I have the regular stream style running. What is something you're looking forward to or hope to see in this Resident Evil title? My biggest one is I just want horror back. I love the Resident Evil franchise, but the action-y portions of it, I'm not the biggest fan of. Because if I'm going to play an action zombie game, I'll go play State of Decay. I'll go play World War Z like I was talking about Left 4 Dead. I want Resident Evil to be like a horror zombie thing. All right, Resident Evil, you got 14,000 people waiting. So let's get on the ball here. Maybe. All right. It's 3 my time, 2 their time, so it's supposed to get started here soon. Oh shit, it jumped 2,000 people already. Here we go. Oh, don't be fuzzy this entire time. I would be pissed. There we go. Ooh, that audio's coming hot for you guys. Let's turn it down a little bit. There we go. Turn my mic up a smidgen. There we go. Oh shit. Fucking. Give me a demo. I will be happy with a demo. Come on now. They're debating me. Let's get to the game. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, let's do this. And hopefully it's a decently long showcase too. It's not like 3 minutes.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。いや、言ってないです。まあ実際あの時も話しましたけど、レオンでもうバチバチのホラーのステージをテストしてみたんですけど、やっぱりこんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてありますね。今回グレイスとレオンで 全然違うゲー
Good.
ム
I
にな
want
っ
them
て
to
ます
feel different.
グレースの方はその RE2 ですとかバイオ7もそうですね、ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方はというとバイオ4に代表されるような緊張感はすごい高いんですけども、そこまでその恐怖に特化してない、アクションも楽しめるサバイバルホラー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなとは思ってて、グレースのホラーとそのレオンのアクション2つこう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザードではないすごく感情の揺れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。
Different and risky.
バイオハザ
I
ー
can
ドっ
appreciate
て
that.
緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して静かなペースで進むグレースのゲームプレイと、もう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをする、そういうカタルシスなレオン、大きな意味でその緊張と弛緩っていう役割としてパートを最適に配置する、こういう意図で構成してますね。
Oh shit. I like that.
レオンとグレース2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ、ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレースになるパートがあって、またレオンがプレイするパートがあると、そういう構成になってますね。バイオ6の後のレオンの続きですけど、レオンはレクイエムの段階でも DSO のエージェントとして、バイオハザードテロと世界のね戦い続けてるってことになってます。彼はたくさんの悲劇を見てきた。おそらく彼今回過去一追い詰められることになると思うんで、その辺も注目してほしいなと思います。
A new breed of infected. Okay. See how this looks?
今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすらこう屋敷をきれいにしようとね掃除を続けてるんですよ。このようにいろんなこう生前の行動に執着するゾンビがいて、ゲームでは彼らの行動を観察して、うまくかわすのに利用したり倒すのに使うと、こういったことができるようになってます。
Alright. Badass pirate skeleton, welcome to the stream, dude. Hog reveal? That's wild, bro.
I think I want a second opinion.
レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。トマホークという斧を装備しており、それによるパリができます。
Okay, so an axe instead of a knife this time. That's cool.
シューティングっていうのが中心になってくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところにも力を入れてますね。
Finding
また
gunplay.
V を狙って、敵に体術を決める、それから敵が持っていた武器を奪って利用する。
Oh. Well, about fucking time.
どの敵をどの部位を撃つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、そういった戦略を立てるのが面白さであり、それがうまくいった時にさらにこうカタルシスが倍増する、そういったゲームプレイになっています。
Nice.
グレースのゲームプレイは閉鎖空間の中を、投資弾薬脅威となる敵、その中をもう恐る恐る考えながら動くっていうような面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべきか逃げるのか、そこの判断も非常に重要になってきています。なので、レクイエムではそのためのさまざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい出てくるわけではないんですけども、一つこう象徴的な武器としてレクイエムというそのままタイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、ここぞという時にグレースを救ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。
Oh shit. Nice.
実はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアンポルを作るためには感染したゾンビの血が必要になります。クラフトのリソースになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもまた意味があると、そういう意味でより RH スタイルのゲームを深めるような工夫っていうのは各所に入れてますね。
Resident Evil 2, nice.
That's too effective.
A variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title.
Okay.
players can switch between 2 camera perspectives.
Gross.
And these can be changed at any time during the game.
It should be first person for Grace, third for
Multiple
Leon. That's how I'm
difficulties
playing
are also available. New players can enjoy casual mode and use aim assist to take down zombies with more ease.
Gross.
But if you choose Standard Classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace.
Oh.
This mode is recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
Down. I'm playing it that way.
今回、ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただきまして、世界に1台しかない車を作っております。
Resident Evil and Porsche. Not a collaboration I thought I'd be seeing in my life.
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with so much heritage. It's one of those collaborations you're always dreaming of as a gaming fan working in this environment. Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game. What I really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels authentic in this world. It took a lot of expertise from different departments at Porsche and complex 3D printing to apply those customizations to the rear car. It's going to look amazing in the game.
今度もう一つ
I don't really care how the car looks, to be honest
ハ
with
ミ
you
ルト
guys.
ンさんと、コラボさせていただきまして、レオンとグレースそれぞれのキャラのイメージをモチーフとした時計をつけてます。
Two fantastic watch models which recreate those worn in the game in all the stunning details. The khaki-filled Autochrono and the Pan-Europe Automatic will be in limited edition, 2,000 pieces each, and will release alongside Resident Evil Requiem on February the 27th. Please stay tuned.
Pass. I don't give a fuck about watches.
In addition to the base game, a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase.
Give her
Extra costumes for Grace and Leon, weapon skins, and screen filters will be included in this edition.
Oh. Like the black
Those
and
who
white.
pre-order will receive an Apocalypse costume for Grace.
See, I like that costume. That fits.
Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available on the cloud gaming service GeForce Now. This title
Cloud
is being
gaming?
developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy it.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years and has continued to raise the bar for innovation and technology with every single release. We've been working closely with Capcom on Resident Evil Requiem, helping shape the future of the franchise with path tracing for realistic graphics, and AI-powered NVIDIA DLSS 4
Looking pretty
with
good.
multi-frame generation for incredibly fast performance. DLSS also makes Resident Evil Requiem more accessible across a wide range of PCs, extending the nightmare to more gamers. And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City once again.
Not only that, 1/6 scale figures of our 2 protagonists will also be available for purchase. Grace and Leon's figures can be displayed
Leon looks
separately
like he needs a
or
fucking
together
burger, man.
as a set. And if you line them up with previous figures, both figures are scheduled for release this fall. An original design Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller will be released on the same day as
I'm
the
getting a lot
game.
of shit I don't care about.
And as a series first, Amiibo will also be available. Please look forward to more information.
Fuck is Amiibo?
On Resident Evil Requiem launch day, the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2. We'll also be celebrating 30 years of the series with special concerts. Relive the series' greatest moments with breathtaking orchestral performances. The first ticket lottery is open right now to Resident Evil ambassadors. Concerts are planned for not just Japan, but North America and Europe. More information on these will be released later.
Here we go. Explain this new virus.
これもねまだお伝えしてるんですけど、実はレオンにはある秘密があって、そことも関わってくる要素だったり、グレースのお母さんアリスタが殺された、そこにも関わる非常に重要なものになっているので、この辺のねその謎をプレイしてぜひ解き明かしていってもらえればなと思います。バイオハザードレクイエム、まだまだ言いたいこと本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き注目していただければと思います。
That's it? You got the controller already? No demo.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I liberated you.
I think I want a second opinion.
What is happening here?
I'll keep our friends busy.
Order.
What the fuck?
Come on, really? Well, that was disappointing. That was a nothing burger right there. Fucking terrible, man. That was shit. Shut up. You don't deserve to be played again. We got watches. We got a controller, which apparently Miguel already got. Honestly, we got very little Resident Evil 9. I was expecting them to at least announce the demo. I mean, they had a demo that was playable. It wasn't the Game Awards, it was something else. PAX? No, not PAX. Something along those lines. So I was hoping they would at least announce it was open to the public, because the game comes out in a month. What was today? 15th, so a month and 12 days is when this game comes out. And well, okay, so we still technically have a month, so they could drop the demo the 27th of January. Yeah, Miguel, see, yep, that's it. I heard a rumor that it was supposed to be around 12 minutes long. I didn't want to believe it. But yeah, I heard it was supposed to be around 12 minutes long. So yeah, I've been live for over an hour for that. That was kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. It's cool that they offered like different stuff with NVIDIA. Exactly, Miguel. They said everything we already know. So they got people hyped for fucking nothing. We learned nothing new. There's a watch, and they said there's only 2,000 of them. So I bet you that watch is probably about $2,000. I don't know how much the controller is, but I'm going to shoot for probably around 100 because it's probably a collector's piece. Like, we got nothing. The only tidbit that they actually addressed that some people still have questions for is this is going to be tied into Outbreak. Like, people were just wondering if this was going to be Grace's story and she was haunted by her mother. No, they just said that it is going to tie into Outbreak. The one thing that they talked about that I thought was interesting is that Grace's is going to be more Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 7, which is exactly what I want. And then Leon is going to be more Resident Evil 4. If they could pull that off, it would be pretty good. Yep, I agree. Complete waste. So, that's my thoughts on it. Me and Miguel obviously agree it was a complete and utter waste. We learned absolutely nothing. And yeah, I will be live later on tonight, probably somewhere around 8 o'clock my time. I'm in the GMT, so I don't know what that would be for PMT, PST, or EST, or whatever these other time zones are. I will be continuing World War Z also because I hate myself, but I do it for you guys' entertainment. They have put Star Wars Outlaws on Game Pass. I have it downloaded. I will be suffering through what a lot of people call the worst Star Wars game. And I know nothing about the game. I played the demo a month or so ago, maybe a bit longer than that at this point. It could even be a year by now. But it's on Game Pass, and I will suffer through it for you guys. Yeah, 100, I would have got it for the PS5, but I'm on the road a lot, so I got it for Switch. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream, guys. Hopefully, I was somewhat entertaining for the first hour, because this 12 minutes was not good at all. And yeah, don't forget to have your notifications turned on, because I will be live again later.